watching Gravitas, and now to our special focus on Bangladesh, where the Hindu community says that it feels targeted, it feels persecuted. But what do the numbers say? Let's go from the very beginning. In 1947, Hindus constituted 30% of the population in Bangladesh. Today, those numbers have dropped to a little more than 10% of the total population. Since the independence of Bangladesh itself from Pakistan in 1971, Hindus have been steadily marginalized in that country. At the turn of the century, Hindus were raped, murdered and intimidated by politicians, according to numerous reports in the press in Bangladesh. Post the violence during the election in 2001, a judicial commission found that there were more than 18,000 incidents of major crimes against the Hindu community in that period. But the situation has gone from bad to worse in recent times. 20 Hindu idols and 3 temples were desecrated recently in the Gopalganj district of Bangladesh. The country's Chief Justice S.K. Sinha, who is also Bangladesh's first Hindu judge, now faces allegations of corruption and was forced to flee to Australia. The row was over the 16th Amendment to the Bangladesh Constitution, which was declared illegal by Judge Sinha. The amendment empowered the parliament to impeach judges of the country's apex court. Facing the ire of the government, Judge Sinha was allegedly asked to go on a leave. And now we have a case of a missing journalist, Utpal Das. He left his office in Dhaka's Moti Jheel on the 10th of October this year. More than a month on, he hasn't returned home. His family has no idea where he is. There have been protests and petitions, but no leads on what became of him. WION's Dhaka Bureau Chief Saad Hamadi sent us this report.
Members of the press have decided to stage demonstration every day at 1:47 p.m. in front of the Dhaka Reporters Unity, as that was the time Utpal Das's phone was last found active. Since then, he has been missing. Utpal comes from a marginalized family in the northeastern Noshindi. He's the youngest in the family of 4 brothers and sisters. His disappearance has left his aged parents numb. Utpal was a senior reporter for the Dhaka-based online news portal Purbo Poshchim BD. Investigations into his disappearance appear to have made little headway 28 days after he vanished. The journalist community is upset over the authorities' response and the apparent absence of any clues as to what could have happened to him.
We want back Utpal in our society and our arena. Our demand is no more demand. It is only we back Utpal.
And the Dhaka Reporters Unity members and his friends, we took part in the human chain every day on 10:47. Even the authority we had to give any statement to us that what happened actually. Utpal is a hire, and we are very worried about the matter. Not only for Utpal Das, we are worried about the free journalism. We demand back Utpal soon.
The disappearance has alarmed the Hindu community, but many are not willing to share their sentiments for fear of possible consequences. Human rights organization Odhikar says 7 people have disappeared in October alone. Although rights groups fear that the space for freedom of speech has shrunk in the country, Utpal's family members and colleagues say they are not aware if he has upset the ruling quarters with his writing and cannot imagine why he would disappear. They appeal to the authorities to ensure his safe return. In Dhaka, Saad Hamadi, WION.